So let's check this out. I input 5 as preset. And click the enter button. You can see the simulator firstly reset before running. So let's watch out, if this end as we want. Hello guys. Welcome back for the final tutor for our previous topics so far. And today topics will be explanation, and steps on how to progress advances batch mixer. I want to make this video to be short as possible, so watch carefully and don't skip any steps. Before we get start, let me quickly share this with you. As a programmer you have to be always think outside the box. This program you about to see, was programmed after I understand this application very well. And make my research, with the privilege that I got a field experience of processing production in his similar field. I troubleshoot the application and figure out to program and develop this programming you are about to watch. And this is not a copyright. So I expect much more from you as well. Now let's start the show. I click on the application. We are now on the home page. Click on simulation. Click on batch simulator. I click and drag to adjust the view. Please pay full attention here. At down here you can see LAD2. And if you look up here you can see LAD2 again. This is the main control page for the PLC, which the PLC always follow all the information and instructions been written or program in there. Next to it I click on SBR3. And you can also see that the page tag is changed to SBR3. This is another new page entirely, that you can use to write another different program. I click on SBR4. Same thing applies. The difference between the LAD2 and all those SBRs is that, the LAD2 is the main page and the SBRs are just subordinate pages. In terms of writing a large programs, or to combine two or more programs together. I click on LAD2 to go back. And as you already known, this is the enter key. Selector switch A, selector switch B, and selector switch C. This are the keys we are to deals with mostly in this program, to achieve our desired simulation in this episode. For not to waste our time, I will upload my written program to the application now. To upload, go to the location where you save your written program format. And double click on the file. The application will open and load your program automatically. Now my written program has been loaded into the application. Now I click on SBR3. And as you can see, the program has been written there. The program I wrote here in SBR3 is to run the batch mixer in manual mode. Take your time to view the program instructions one after the other. I click on SBR4, and the program here is to run the simulator in automatic mode. Take your time to watch the program steps. Have now click on SBR5, and the written program is to run the simulator perfectly with the entry key only. Please review the program following very well. Now I click on SBR6. And you see SNC at blank all because I did not write any program there. I click on LAD2, which is our main control program page, to write synchronize program for all the programs pages to run in the simulator. I click and drag open bit to rung 000, and add A address to it. Click and drag rung branch to the front of A, in rung 000. Clicking on this right arrow. And click on program control. Then click on JSR that mean jump to subroutine and drag it into the rung branch in rung 000. Left click for drop down and click on edit symbol, in which I name the bit manual, all because this is the bit that will direct the simulator to SBR3, to run the manual program that has been written there. As you can see the jump to SBR is in the bit name, and the U ratio 3 mean the address. In which this translate jump to SBR3. Click on user. Click and drag open bits to rung 001. And give it B address. Click and drag rung branch to rung 001. Click the right side arrow. Click on program control. Click and drag JSR into the rung branch in rung 001. I click to change the address to U ratio 4. This means jump to SBR4 for the automatic programmed instruction. Click on User. Click and drag open bit to rung 002. And give it C address. Click and drag rung branch to rung 002. Click the right side arrow. Click on Program Control. Click and drag JSR into the rung branch in rung 002. I click to change the address to U ratio 5. This means jump to SBR5 for the enter automatic programmed instruction. Now I want to put the program into safety. Click on Counter. Click and drag to res, known as reset to end rung branch in rung 001. And do the same for the others rungs. What next is to make other programs to be on safety, by make them reset if any program want to run. And we can achieve this by this steps. Click and drag, automatic and enter automatic address to the reset bits in rung 001. Click and drag, manual and enter automatic address to the reset bits in rung 002. Click and drag, manual and automatic address to the reset bits in rung 003. Now let's simulate our programs. Click on the Show PLC control panel icon. Click on Download to download the program to the PLC. Then click on Run. You can see the simulation start running. This simulation stop after run a single batch. I click the selector switch to A, and let's see what we get. By click on Start button. It run a batch and stop, in which perfectly work well for the manual mode. Now I select the switch to B. And I click Start the button. You can see the simulator is now working in automatic mode. Based on the program in SBR4. I change the switch to C, during working, and let's see what we get. Note that the display counter is go back to 1. Now the simulator stop with one batch. Now I input 3 as my preset. And click the Start button. The simulator add on without reset. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. Then stop at 3 batches based on the display counter. I reduced the input press to 2. And click Start. The simulator do one batch and did not reset. This happens all because the proper instruction is not follow. Selector C is to be start with the enter button, not start button. So let's check this out. I input 5 as preset. And click the enter button. You can see the simulator firstly reset before running. So let watch out, if this end as we want. Correct. As you can see the simulator running properly and stop exactly at 5 batch. This means all our programs are well programmed and works perfectly. If you enjoy this video to this point, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button to notify you when others' video are available. If you like this program and you want to try it out yourself, or you want to review the programs head to head, then check the description below, and join the WhatsApp channel to see the rungs pictures. Please stay tuned, and see you in the next episode.